Mohamed Salah, Vinicius Jr., Mbappe, Son, Salah, I've already said Salah, Saka. All these players can play on the wing, and today we're going to show you a build that beats all of them put together. Definitely not lying there in EAFC. We're going to be showing you guys the best winger build, left winger, right winger. Even if you want to use this at right mid, left mid, or up front, it is usable in all them positions. I know some guys prefer a winger build up front, some guys prefer a winger build in left mid and right mid. So this is going to be the best build that we can possibly give you in this position. So let's get straight into this then, guys. We have got ourselves an 88 rated right winger. He is going to be 94 pace and 95 dribbling, which is absolutely insane on this game. He's got 84 shooting as well there, guys, 69 physical, 78 passing, and 60 defending. So defending is not even too bad on this card, which is kind of surprising. But let's get straight into this, and we're going to start off, obviously, guys, with our skill traits, whatever you want to call them, play styles, that's what they're called. And we'll talk about these as always. Just in case you don't watch any of the other build videos, we're going to talk about why we use specific ones and why they are helpful. So technical plus reaches even higher speed when performing controlled sprints and perform wide turns while dribbling with your great precision. A lot of people do not realize, and I'll keep saying this, that when it says controlled sprints, that does not mean holding your RT button and let go every so often. Controlled sprint is actually your RB button. When you're running with RB, it is actually a controlled sprint, so you'll still be sprinting with the ball just a lot closer to your body, and that is going to make that even better. The ball is going to glue to you when dribbling around defenders, and it is going to feel absolutely insane, guys. Honestly, if you can get used to holding RB a little bit more than RT in certain situations, especially in and around the edge of the box, you will up your game twofold easily. And then let's talk about rapid plus reach even higher sprint speeds while dribbling, and has greatly reduced chance of an error when sprinting or performing knock-ons. Obviously, guys, if you're sprinting onto the ball all the time, you are going to take heavy touches. This reduces the chance of that. And when I say reduces, it doesn't really reduce it much at all, but it is slightly less. But just don't always sprint onto the ball, guys. It really will help you out. This is more when you're breaking in behind. You want to get an extra bit of speed, and it's definitely going to help you out. It does improve your sprint speed and your dribbling, guys, as well. So it is going to be very, very nice for you guys to use. But please don't just sprint onto the ball all the time. That is not what it is used for. It is not going to completely knock out them knock-ons. It is just going to slightly reduce the chance of you taking a bad first touch. Continuing on, the finesse shot trait performs finesse shots faster with additional curve and improved accuracy. If you're playing small man division rival, not small man, if you're playing in the divisions, guys, this is one of the most important traits to have on. Finesse shots are OP on this game. They got patched, still OP. If you can green time a finesse shots edge of the box with this on, it's going to perform faster, and it's just going to go in the back of the net, guys. It improves your curve, your finishing, and your long shots as well, guys. So make sure you get this on, because it will improve all three of them, especially edge of the box finesse shots or even travellas just are going to go in the back of the net, really. Incisive pass. Through passes are more accurate. Swerve passes are delivered with more curve, and precision passes travel with just faster to destination. This is really important if you're playing on the wing, guys, and you're looking to play a lot of passes on the inside. It does allow your passes to curve more and swerve more, meaning when you do cross ball, well, I say when you pass a ball, you can swerve it in. So if you're playing a quick ball along the floor into the box, want to swerve it around the defender, it will happen really, really nicely in this build. Even with the lower passing stats, it's not necessarily needed, and is a really nice play style to have, guys. Next up, we've got ping pass. Passes travel faster along the ground without impacting the trapping difficulty of the receiver. Basically, ping pass, RBA passes are going to absolutely float into people really fast, and it will not make a difference on how hard it is for the attacker or for your teammate to trap the ball, keep the ball down, and move it on themselves. One of the nicest playstyles in this game. Very, very important, especially when you're knocking the ball in and around. Playing on a winger build, it is really nice to have, guys. This is going to improve your short and long passing too, guys. Next up, we've got first touch, which has a reduced error when trapping the ball, and is able to transition into dribbling faster with greater control. So if ball gets fizzed into you with a ping pass, for example, you're going to take this ball down instantly. It's going to land at you. You've got a better chance of getting a better touch, and then you can turn a lot quicker on the ball. This just means in tight situations, if you've got the ball come to your feet and you want to quickly turn a defender, it is going to give you a much better chance of doing so. Next up, we've got press proven, which keeps the ball close control of the ball while dribbling at jog speeds, and can shield the ball more effectively. Again, jog speeds means no RT, no RB, and that is one of the best ways to dribble on this game. Just a bit of left stick dribbling, guys, is unbelievable ball on this game. No RT, no RB, just walk with the ball, and you will dribble around people for days. You are still quite quick, especially in and around the edge of the box. You will break through so many people. I promise you guys, if you give yourself a rule for a couple of games, a small man, maybe in a lower division, just to get used to it, let's set the rule. From 20 yards out, you are not allowed to sprint with the ball. You're not allowed to do controlled sprints. And just practice your left stick dribbling. Just try and walk through people. I promise you, when you get good at it, it is going to make you so much of a better player. But just practice it before you really focus on it too much, because it is really, really good to do, guys. This is going to improve your dribbling, your agility, and your balance. And last but not least, Relentless, which increases fatigue recovery during halftime and extra time, and increases duration of a teammate contain and parcel team press. It just basically just improves your stamina. Halftime, your stamina is going to boost even more than normal. Extra time, your stamina is going to boost even more than normal. And it's just going to allow you to be a better player for longer periods of the game, especially with your stamina, so you're able to run in behind more or just run with the ball more if you need it a lot. And it is just a really nice thing to have, especially if you're playing competitively, or honestly, if you're just playing in any sort of games. It is a really nice thing to have on. Let's go straight into the skill points though and the attributes. We're going all the way down to the bottom here, guys, to the cheetah archetype with the 93 acceleration and a 96 sprint speed on a 6-foot pro is really, really nice to have. You're going to feel so quick in this build. You're also going to win a fair few headers at this height as well. Moving on to our shots though, we've got the sniper archetype, which gives us 84 free kick accuracy, so really useful for taking free kicks in your team, guys. You're going to have 86 shot power and 81 penalties there, but this archetype honestly is going to make your shots so hard to stop. You can score free kicks very easily with this. If you're any good at free kicks, you will score them. Long shots are only 79. One of the weaker sides of this build are the long shots. But with the finesse shot trait on anyway, if you're finessing them outside the box, you will score loads of goals, guys. Not necessarily in 11s, but more in terms of small man. And then the finish archetype, which is going to give us 91 finishing in total as well, which is going to be really, really nice to have, guys. You've got 82 volleys as well, but the 91 finishing with that 5-star weak foot is going to be extremely important. There is nothing on passing. Before you guys say, oh, wow, we need passing stats. Honestly, trust me, if you can play an A pass, you are absolutely fine in this build. If you've got a tall striker in the box, the crosses just lock onto them anyway. And the short passing, really, you're not going to be doing any ridiculous passes in this build. You should be absolutely fine. If you have problems with your passing, it's something you need to work on. 81 short passing is more than enough, guys, for you guys to be using. And 81 crossing as well, without putting anything on, is absolutely fine. Let's go to dribbling. Normally we max out dribbling on our builds, but we haven't on this one. But we do have that Maestro archetype, and we also have got the Lynx archetype, which gives us 95 ball control, 97 dribbling, 89 balance, 93 agility, and 92 attacking positioning. The only ones we don't have, we have 1 off of balance here, and we have got 1 off of agility here. Both of those are really, really good to have on these builds. Both builds, like, it's just such a good set of skill points to have on this build. Defending, you don't need anything on. I don't need to say much more about that. And then last but not least, physical. We've added an extra one to stamina here, which brings us up to the 83 stamina mark. This is just because this included in Relentless is going to make your pro feel like he can just go for a lot longer in the games, and it really, really will help you guys out when using these builds. And that is our max level 100. Level 100, 88 rated right or left winger, depending on what we want to use. We are 6 foot tall, guys, and we are 114 pounds. This is easily the best I've found with the winger builds what to be. 5'10", 6-footer builds I really like using this year. Obviously, you can be taller and try and use more of the meta if you're going to get in the box or crosses, but that's not really how I play, so it's not the kind of builds I'm going to give you too much unless I state it in the title. But as well, guys, the default running style is what we are using. I just feel like it's the nicest one to use. I don't feel like it gives you any glitches. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Hopefully you do enjoy using this build, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.